we are. We're live here with Let's Talk Teeth. Good Saturday morning, people. We're here with Miss Sonya Dunbar, the Geriatric Toothfairy. Welcome, Sonya. How are you this morning?
I'm amazing. Thank you.
Awesome. So, Miss Sonya, the Geriatric Toothfairy, tell me all about it and how did you get started?
Well, the Geriatric Toothfairy got started a couple of years ago in my mind. Once I was taking care of my grandmother who was placed in a long-term care facility. It really bothered me. I had a lot of guilt involved in that because she was staying with me. But her illnesses advanced to the point where I couldn't take care of her anymore at home. She had congestive heart failure, amputated leg due to diabetes, and I had to put her in a long-term care facility. And once I had to put her in there, I would go every, often to see her, and I was taking care of her teeth at the nursing home. So that's what started me on this journey, which has quickly turned into a passion and my purpose, and then it collided with my profession as a dental hygienist. So that's where the Geriatric Toothfairy was invented in my mind. Just in the last year or so is when it became an actual being and being functional. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Oh, hear me now. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it here. So tell me, Miss Sonya, what actually, after that passion of seeing your grandmother in the nursing home and seeing the oral care that kind of wasn't being provided, what steps did you take to help the community and help people like myself understand that, once we have to take care, it's very important to take care of the geriatric oral health, as well as, just everyone's oral health, because you kind of put people in the nursing home and then, you think about, from the neck down, and you have to start thinking from the neck up.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad you said that. To add to that exactly, to piggyback on what you were saying, it was kind of funny because my grandmother smoked cigarettes and she wanted me to bring her cigarettes. I think I told you this. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Grandma, you have an oxygen tank on your back. I'm not bringing you cigarettes into the nursing home. You can forget it. So I would still go and clean her dentures and her teeth. She had lower teeth. And I noticed I was cleaning her teeth, then her roommate's teeth, and then it was a whole line outside her door, and I was cleaning people's teeth, and I couldn't find my grandmother. She was actually telling people that her granddaughter would clean their teeth if they gave her cigarettes. So she was actually pimping me out to get cigarettes to get her teeth clean. But I noticed that a lot of people in the nursing home still had teeth. And so that made me very curious. Because why weren't their teeth being brushed? I see people working there, but what was the situation? So I feel that people who work in nursing homes, I feel that they may be a little underpaid, the CNAs and the medical assistants, and they may be a little overworked. And then I don't think that when they're in school to go to be a CNA, I know for a fact that they don't get enough training on oral care for our seniors. It's not as long as it should be. And the mouth is the biggest part of the body where bacteria can get in. So that's the part of the body that needs that needs a lot of attention, especially in our geriatric or aging adults. So if the CNAs aren't brushing their teeth, who's doing it? If the residents are too constricted, if they have arthritis and they can't use their hands, or if they have a mental, like dementia or Alzheimer's, and they don't remember Alzheimer's and they don't remember to brush their teeth. So who's doing it? It's being neglected. So that's why the Geriatric Toothfairy is here. I'm here to communicate, educate, and motivate the importance of oral care with our senior population, because a lot of the staff really I don't know if they understand how important it is or how to properly do it. I'm gonna give you a good example. If you have someone who fights you to get them up, because they don't want to get up because they don't know that they have to, or they don't feel the best. And then you have like 5 other people you have to get dressed that day. And if one person's fighting you and you have to comb their hair, put their clothes on and brush their teeth, brushing their teeth may get pushed to the back. So it's important that we stress the importance of the health implications and the systemic link to diseases. This is why it's so important to provide oral care in long-term care facilities.
So what can, you know, like, what should family members look for when they go and see their loved ones in the nursing home? What should be some of the signs they should look for that possibly that their loved one need oral attention, health attention?
Well, okay, we can use all of our senses. One, our nose. If you go see your grandmother and her breath smells bad, that's a sign. And next, our eyes. Look in there, look in the mouth. You know, look and see, you can see plaque and debris on teeth. Look and see if the dentures look like they've been removed. Look around the room to find out if you can see where there's a toothbrush or toothpaste or a denture cup or Efferdent or anything in the room that people may typically use in someone's mouth. Or you can listen, ask your loved one, did someone brush your teeth? And they may tell you. And then that way, we can bring it to the staff attention. Hey, have you brushed my mother's teeth? Have you seen her mouth? Have you seen my aunt's mouth? Now, I go into a lot of nursing homes and I see a lot of seniors. Some seniors don't have anyone. Some seniors never had children. Yeah. Some of them have children who live in other states. So I want to make a public, I'm sending out an SOS. This is my passion. I'm sending out an SOS. Save our seniors. Yeah. You don't have to have a loved one in a nursing home. Do you know the nursing home in your area? Do you know how many nursing homes are in your zip code? Go to a local nursing home. These are our seniors. Just because it may not be your mother or your aunt or your uncle, it's somebody's mother, aunt, or uncle. You see what I'm saying? And here's something I want to put out there. We know what we are today. We don't know what we're going to be tomorrow. Yeah. And see, I met a lady in a nursing home who had 4 daughters. 4, I put up 8 fingers, but four daughters. 4 daughters that were all professional, principals, teachers, doctors. She's in a nursing home. She was in a wheelchair, and something she told me, she was a Sunday school teacher. I'm going to drop this here. She was a Sunday school teacher. And every time I went, I looked forward to her because we would talk about Bible verses and sing songs that I remember when I was young. She was 83 years old, very bright, and she just couldn't walk. And I asked her, I said, ma'am, why are you here? You have children, you're bright, you just, you can't walk. She told me, she said, my husband died last year. Mm-hmm. She said, and I was staying in my home, which they owned, a family home. And she said, I went to hang Christmas lights after he expired, because we did that every year. She said, I fell and broke my hip and I had to come into the nursing home for rehab. She said, my 4 daughters are very busy. They have their own lives. So they put me here. She started crying. She said, I was a stay-home mother. She said, my husband took care of me. She said, no, my kids never went to daycare. When they got up in the morning, they had a hot meal. When they got home from school, they had a hot meal. I was the PTA mom. She said, I never put them in daycare. Why would they put me in one? Aww. Exactly. And everyone's so busy. Their kids have their own life. And they're too busy for her. And she's there and it hurts her. Mm-hmm. So I said that to say this, as a people, I want us to be more aware of our elders. They're not invisible people. Let's shed some light on that. Let's go see them. And then the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Stop into our local long-term care facilities. September, I did Save Our Senior Month. Drop off toothbrushes. If you don't want to do that, just drop off books, but go in. They're not invisible. When we get old, we don't get thrown away. So not only am I screaming SOS, let's save our seniors by paying attention to their mouth, like you said, from the neck up, but let's don't make them invisible. They're Americans. They're here. They work. They're people.
they have great stories too. If you just sit and talk to them, and I love
Absolutely.
talking to my seniors and hearing, you know, what happened back in the day and the stories they have to tell, and you see the light in their eye because they're reminiscing. I love our seniors. I got cheated out of grandparents at an early age.
Well, you know, you can go to some nursing homes. You can
Wow.
adopt a grandparent.
Yes. So at our office, we see a lot of seniors, a lot of seniors. So I get to, I got it back in other ways. I get to sit and hear wonderful stories and make them smile. And you wouldn't believe how they can text and how they can use the computers now too,
Wow.
social media. So I'm hoping that my seniors out there and that their loved ones are hearing the story, drawing it back into from the neck up, you
Neck
know.
up.
Sometimes the problems that are happening from the neck down could start from the neck up. So
Yes.
you want to make sure that when you go and you see your seniors, you check their oral health, you check their mouth, you ask them, are they having any pains? Because you're right, you know, maybe the CNAs did not get that training in
Mm-hmm.
oral health, or maybe they kind of put that back into second nature. But we know now,
Exactly.
you know, you do know better, you do better. We know now that oral health is just as important from, you know, and the neck up it is from the neck down.
I'm gonna come here. This is my biggest inspiration in the world. This is my husband.
How are you?
Hello, hi, good Saturday morning.
Same to
Welcome.
you. Thank you.
And you
Welcome.
know, and he's a big cheerleader as well. He goes with me right into the nursing homes. He's always talking to seniors, always going to visit them. He goes visiting more than me. So I'm going to work. He's hanging out visiting.
Hanging out,
This
enjoying.
is Mr.
Yes.
Dunbar, and he's amazing. He's a great partner, and he gave the Geriatric Toothfairy wings. So
Awesome. That's
it
wonderful.
wouldn't be a Geriatric Toothfairy if it wasn't for my world. So I
Right.
just wanted to plug him in since he was hanging around in the corners looking. He's lurking like he wants to be on here.
That's right. You support. I love it. I love the support you're getting.
Thank you.
Oh, he's amazing.
Congratulations.
Okay, honey, you go.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll see you later. So,
So,
but back to the neck up. I love that motto, the neck up. That is original.
you have, I mean, we have to, because we don't think, you know, and like I said, you know better, you do better. Oral health is also my passion. And a lot of people just don't know. They don't know the simple things that they can do. Like, you know, going to get your teeth cleaned. It may cost you $200 and something to do that, but that's your health. You want your health forever. You're gonna need that in order to live. You might not need that beautiful purse you want to go get.
You might need that purse to put your teeth in if you don't take care of them. Okay.
Yes. So Sonya, tell me, what do you do when you go into the nursing home and you give our wonderful, wonderful geriatric seniors, you give them oral health? What do you do for them? How do you perform it?
Well, what we do.
Can't, you know, aren't able to move, is a little bit, you know, hard for some of them. So do you go into their rooms?
Yes, we go into the rooms. We set up in the nursing homes. We work with them in their wheelchair. We try to keep them in their own environment. Healthcare as a whole is changing for our aging population. Everyone comes into the nursing home. The ophthalmologist, the podiatrist, the hearing, they come into the nursing home. They bring it to the facility because it's easier, as opposed to trying to get a senior that's bedbound or in a wheelchair, get them in transportation to the doctor. It's more feasible to have everyone come in and keep the senior in the comfort of their own environment. As a geriatric tooth fairy, we do go to people that are at home. There are a lot of families who care for their residents at home, their family members at home, and they may be bedbound. So we do go to homes. We have a team that actually goes to homes and take care of residents' teeth, do cleanings, soft debridements, simple extractions, exams, and things like that. So it's a whole community. We're launching full-fledged to take care of our seniors. But the biggest part is the educating. And that's where the Geriatric Toothfairy comes in. It's spreading the news. And I thank you for this platform to allow me to scream. And if I could climb to the highest mountain and have the biggest voice, I would say, take care of your teeth now, from the neck up, in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s. So when you're in your 70s, 80s, and 90s, you don't have all these problems. Because you and I had spoken about someone who needed some heart surgery, or
Yeah.
a knee replacement or something. Your mouth has to be okay before the doctors will do anything. So God forbid, if you have to have the hip replaced, then they're going to make sure your mouth is okay most of the time. Am I telling the truth, Denise?
Yes, you are, because it's all connected. You have to have good oral health. You don't want any bacteria or anything from your oral mouth or cavity going into your heart, and it can affect your heart. I mean, and they're going to give you a transplant that a lot of people are on these transplant lists waiting for. They're not going to give it to you if they think it's not going to, you're going to have it for a month or two. I'm just being realistic, because of your oral health is going to affect it, so they want to make sure that your oral health is okay. I mean, and then if you have not, unfortunately, taken care of your oral health because maybe you didn't know, or finances, and then you go and you have to have, say, a heart transplant, well, the doctor's going to make you go get dental clearance. And if you unfortunately can't afford a lot of dental work, you're either going to have to go in dentulous. That means you get all of your teeth taken out.
So sad.
Or have the transplant, because you life, you have to save your life. So take care of your teeth now. God forbid that ever has to ever happen. But I mean, take care of your teeth. Spend that $300, $250, $300 every 6 months on a cleaning. That's your health. That's your health. It's not just, it's not that purse is going to fade away, be out of style after a while, but your oral health. I mean, you want, you want that life, that longevity. I love to smile. So for me,
you have a beautiful smile.
Me, thank you. If I'm not able to, and just not geriatric, we change a lot of lives at our practice at University Dental Professionals. We're here in Hyde Park, a beautiful, beautiful Hyde Park. www.udpdentistry.com.
Yes.
You have, which I think is amazing, you have a mobile hygiene program. Tell me about that.
Well, actually, it's a mobile dental. It's not just hygiene, it's dental.
Awesome.
Yeah. We have a mobile dental group that goes out into the nursing home and take care of the residents' teeth right on site. We're teamed with the team of awesome. We have a team of awesome dentists that we're teamed with, and we actually provide care right on site. So it's amazing in long-term care facilities.
That is just amazing what you do, and to have to, I mean, just the strength emotionally you have to go in there and to do this, because I'm sure some of them aren't easy. Some of them are hard, and some of them are, hard to see. But that spirit you have, though, I mean, they're so blessed to have you. So Sonya, tell me, if someone wanted to hear you come and speak, a nursing home wanted to have you come and teach their CNAs what to look for and how to take care of our beautiful, beautiful seniors, where can they reach you?
Absolutely. And thank you for opening that up. I do a lot of training for CNAs. I do a lot of speaking at nursing home conferences around the country and around the world. So I can definitely be reached at geriatrictoothfairy.com. I have a form on there where people can fill it out and request that I come out and my team come out. We have a lot of excellent material that we bring forth, and the different ways to approach people with different dementia conditions. And we make it easy and fun to learn how, and the importance of why it's to take, the importance of why, the reason why it's important to take care of the residents' teeth. So it's an awesome program. This geriatrictoothfairy.com, or they can call me at 912-328-7210. So either way, I'm able to be reached, and we would love to come out and spread that important information about geriatric oral care.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Sonya. Hopefully you'll come back on Let's Talk Teeth again, and spread this message, because this is such an important message. We cannot forget about our seniors, in our care facilities. And we gotta train our CNAs. We gotta train them to look in the mouth, because it's all connected. We gotta start looking from the neck up. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this or you want any more information, comment below. Let us know if you want to see more things like this. We are here to help you guys. Also, Sonya has a YouTube channel, and she's giving away goodies if you go to her YouTube channel. So, but you gotta like here and go to her YouTube channel. So let us know where you can find, but seriously, you can find important information on oral health for the geriatric community. Get some tips and pointers to, to help your loved one. Okay, so where's your YouTube channel? Tell us all about it.
It's Geriatric Toothfairy, YouTube Geriatric Toothfairy, or the first one that I did was on tongue care, and that's for everyone. It's just not the geriatrics, because most of us have a tongue, and a lot of people do not know how to properly clean their tongue. A lot of people are brushing their tongue with the same toothbrush they're brushing their teeth with. They don't use tongue cleaners. They're just smearing the bacteria in. So it's a wealth of information. Thank you, Denise, for saying that. It's an amazing video. Just Geriatric Toothfairy or Tongue Cleaning by Geriatric Toothfairy, either one. Pop on there and subscribe so you can get some free goodies.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys again. And thank you guys for watching Let's Talk Teeth. Like this video.
Like.
Information, and go to Miss Sonya's YouTube channel, and go and see if you can guys win some good freebies. You guys take care and have a beautiful Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.